Interesting.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Fly faster, Paimon.
Because we are Matra.
Start the generator.
Put the berry.
Alrighty, we should be somewhat good. That is if the chat loads there. Should load now? Yes, okay. Like now we are loaded. Let me make sure preview. Yes. Okay. I love my essential oil diffuser.
Rev the engines! Try and stop me!
Oh yeah.
Let the show begin.
No, just a little bit more. You just had to need a little bit more, didn't you? With that. Alright, you should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing out to the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who will need to get back to the front lines, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how all this started. I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this a really long time, so I think everything will be all right. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? Not at all. Did you need anything? I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt, attacks and fighting, so I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word. Dragonspine, huh? So the city is going to be in danger? Yes, the Knights of Favonius will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then, who will protect you? Don't worry, I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Ah, of course, coming. Good job, Noelle. Noelle's pretty awesome to play, actually. Amber! We're prepared here. Prepare for battle. On guard, everyone. Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock. I mean, the only way in is through the main gate. Just pull up the drawbridge. Looks like we've got 25 hilly trolls, 2 blazing axe midget trolls, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that. Oh, where do we go now? We just go down there. I think with her she works best with charge shots, doesn't she? I think so, if I remember correctly. I don't think she works as well with autos, does she? I don't think so. No, her main thing is charged. I know that she's generally considered one of the worst characters, though. One of the least powerful.
That's cheating.
It is cheating.
Go, go, Baron Bunny.
Ouch, man. Okay, but her thing, other ability is melee.
Not so hard.
See, Amber is not the character to play as. Oh, let me see. Oh, okay, so we can swap here.
You had your chance.
Hey!
Now's our chance.
Okay. I didn't realize that I could swap between them.
Hertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident?
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry, once this is over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So, you didn't know Amber? Then it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And, no need to worry, you two. I am no worse for wear. That sounds like Eula, alright. She's an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable, without being too high-profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. Ah. So that explains the rumor of someone falling. Someone had fallen Wait. The rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right for our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed it to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear in the night's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Wow.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So, we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself that she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. They had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise, and if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, and I have you to thank for that, Packlord. You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. Me? But I didn't even know there was a plan. And for that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover, someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return to Windbloom. I knew you would be eager to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you on Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right, and you were the part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And, please, don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The Honorary Knight and Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aw, that means a lot.
Thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us who should be thanking you, Honorary Knight.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Oh, Diona! Paimon! Oh my. These darn things are more annoying than disgusting booze hounds. Albedo, Packlord, if you run into anyone who needs a safe place to wait this out, feel free to send them to the Cat's Tail. I'll be here to watch over things. The tavern will be safe. Thank you, Diana. We'll be sure just to do that. To do just that. Where is this one? Is it up there?
Gotta say, when I saw you on the side of the road, I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Traveler, Albedo, you're here.
If you're looking for somewhere safe, head to the Cat's Tail. Diona is sheltering people there. Anyone who needs help is welcome.
Got it. I'll take her there right away.
Oh. Suppose I should have used Albedo first, actually.
Germinate!
Oops, not that. I don't know why the Traveler here is set to Geo. I can't change his element, can I? I don't think so. Yeah.
Propagate! Come into being! Witness my great undertaking!
As a good knight should.
There we go. Now we're gonna do some damage with Noelle. Thanks for the help. That was a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure you have places to be, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. Be careful out there. I know victory will be ours.
Rev the engines!
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Explain what?
Clea can take care of herself.
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
After all, she's considered to be the strongest in all of Mondstadt. We're providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you needed to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please, don't beat yourself up. Clea is...
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, fighting first. Conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second. Beg for mercy. Shudder! Beg for mercy. Those bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated. More speed.
Oh, Clea was laying bombs. We won! Great work, Klee. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time, too. So Klee doesn't even have her voice now, too? Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to Klee. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Klee heard you went camping for a few days. These monsters followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right, so I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to the headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
It would be an honor. Klee will do her best.
Rockalio3 says cheap viewers on streambo.com, remove the space, at MMZPGNPA.
Restreambot says YouTube. Alex Kid hi.
Hello. How goes it on YouTube?
Full throttle!
That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit.
We're back!
Everyone all right?
Amber?
Yep. Right as rain. We're back. Klee kept Miss Eula safe the whole way.
Restreambot says YouTube. Alex Kid let me get my other ACC to join us. There will be more Vi's.
Oh. That's amazing, Klee. Eula was super lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Good to have you back, safe and sound. And, great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Oh, of course. We can talk about it at headquarters, Packlord. Packlord and Paimon should be there too. Alright, everyone. Who has finished their work should head back to their quarters or the church to get some rest.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kid 3 I love to rewatch this SM.
Oh, yes. Wanna come with us, Klee? We can drink some tea and eat some fleshy, freshly baked moon pies. Yes, yes! Oh, Klee. Klee is the best.
Hi, everyone.
Benji, thank you for everything. Those were difficult moments along the way.
Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life?
No, apologies. Just forget I said anything.
Just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times.
Any notable information on the wind?
Of course. I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger.
Durin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing Subject 2's emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about the world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child. Or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found that fact quite difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kid 3 LMAO.
If I eliminated the perfect creation, I will be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose from Durin's instinct to compete and survive, and came to dominate all of those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Duran still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling. It's close!
Oh, Miss Phonia, I guess. Here to make your report.
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of the patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
I see. So, if you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction, and why are you alone? Did you think we were still meeting at the side gate? There was a chance of change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well, because you're under Duran's influence, and you've been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. I don't think you're getting away. Don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. There's a lot of reading for this one. Alright, the others are looking after Phonia. Please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. Ah yes, that's relatively a new tradition. Grandmaster Vodka came up with the idea a few years ago.
I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
Restreambot says you too. Arya Kit 3 Venti.
Exactly call
My hidden
him
stash of wine is so hidden.
But he's not old either.
My hidden stash of wine is so hidden. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity. So whatever age that is. Indeed. Anyway, the Tripartite Conference is a gathering of 3 parties: the Hexen Circle, the Animo Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights and Church of Favonius. Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Varka has quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, and now I have a request of my own, so I need the conference to convene once again. Venti, if you would.
Of course! Traveler, pass me the Dodo communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Varka?
Grandmaster?
Oops, wrong contact. Sorry, Varka, you're probably busy right now.
But considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Ah, yes. Well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me it's hidden beneath the great tree of Windrise. That seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this?
Greetings, Miss Alice.
Oh, this is Alice.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Ugh, fine. It's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's me, Aunt Alice.
Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonia's investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
Restreambot says
Oh,
you too.
yeah.
Arya Kit 3, I love Alice and Durin.
Yeah.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no. But in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be right where? Here? As in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
That's Alice? Interesting. How is Clee her daughter, if that's her? That's weird. Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant dodeca. Okay, so that's not her normal form. Okay.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen
Restreambot
Circle,
says you too.
I hereby
Arya Kit 3,
grant
your team is gonna
Albedo's
fit the fight.
request.
Yep.
I'm guessing you still need to prepare. Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're
Restreambot
ready.
says YouTube. Arya Kit 3, I think.
Aw, that's nice of you.
I do have a
Suppose
Clee
it's
team that I
just my
can use.
nature, darling.
And a Noelle team that actually is pretty strong. Before we set out, there's someone you need to meet. Head to my office. He's waiting for you there. I should actually swap to my Noelle team. It'll be more suiting for this. Yeah. Was it that one? Yeah, I think so.
Restreambot says YouTube. Arya Kit 3, didn't you see in Genshin's leaks?
No, I don't think I have.
I'll catch up.
I don't know if I want to see any spoilers.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Hey, not so loud.
Minnie Durin, what are you doing here?
Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during the battle, but you floated
Restreambot
away
says
too
YouTube.
fast.
Arya Kit 3, they showcases Alice Varka and more.
Is it spoilers? Or is it something that I can watch without spoiling things for myself?
Restreambot says YouTube. Arya Kit 3, Durin my baby.
If I remember right, this is like the miniature form of the dragon. I don't remember if he still has the full-grown dragon's voice or not. Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I did sneak out to the festival for a bit. Even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people, I still had a lot of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace Durin on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who's revived and brought into this world.
Wait, didn't that already
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3. Well, no, it's not a spoiler
now
since
you're
U equals. I think
here.
everybody watched it.
Okay. I'll pull it up here. 'Cause, yeah, I should see that then. If it loads well, that is. That's the question. Should be able to pull up their YouTube page. A lot of the YouTube videos have not been loading the best, especially when I'm streaming. Was it this one? No, it wouldn't be this one, would it? I think it would be the first one there. Is it that first one? I want to say it is.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3. It's on the shorts.
Oh, it is. Oh, this one? The one with Klee? Yeah, I think so. I think it must be this one. Yeah, YouTube doing its loading shenanigans on me again. Okay.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3. No.
Further down. Oh, Varka? Hmm. And to Alice. Oh.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3. Yes.
Interesting. Kooky also, huh? Kookie's birthday. Cleanup sequence in progress? What is this?
Understood. Cleanup sequence in progress. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
I will not blow the roof off again. Oh my. I don't know if I've seen this one though. I'm curious what this one is. Will it load 1080? It might.
She's still not responding. But why? Oh! Maybe she needs more prompts. I'll keep trying. Hey, can you hear me? From now on, your name's Inepa. Right. And also, my name's Aino.
Ah! These are bad. It will load more.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3. I love you, no SM bro.
Oh, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, looks like a cute
My
character.
inventions aren't useless. I'm never making him anything again. You're a dumb stray kid with no family. No wonder why your work is trash. I have a family. It's right here. My robots, my screws, and you.
Well, you need to go down to 360 though, jeez.
I'm a little cold. You're kind of cold too, Anafa.
Good morning, Aino. I am Anafa. From now on, this is my home.
Interesting. Sorry, I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human.
What?
Human transmutation, so you're Albedo's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
I don't know if want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in a situation like this. But I do know this. I have much of a right to this name. I don't want to lose the other Durin. Becoming human isn't just a simple changing form. I know. Albedo talked to me about that. He said the Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive, almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The purest parts of me balance out the evil parts of him. If I'm honest, I don't know what that will look like, if I can still be me, once I become one with that part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. Albedo says these kinds of questions are normal. We're just trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not afraid. If I want my life to have meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon, becoming human, both sound pretty meaningful to me. So, don't worry. No one's forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We were kind of in the same boat, you know? Albedo told me he's the Crideprens? A synthetic human, and if this works, I'll be one too. We will be the only two of our kind in the whole world, alchemical creations allowed to live in human form. If all living things are grouped together by species, and there's only one other person like me in this world, I guess that makes us family.
Definitely. You've just gotta trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your hat guy know about this?
Yeah, I told him I was coming to fulfill this, duty. He didn't try to stop me, just told me to get a move on then. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea for me to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kid 3 BTW you should use hashtags for streams so in intercac more vice. Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kid 3 attract asterisk.
Like a hashtag in the name? Or tags, or...
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there would really be no one around to lead the Knights of Favonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. So, tell me, Albedo,
Restreambot
what
says
is
you
this
too.
outrageous and
like.
audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I'll get right to that point. I intend to kill the evil Durin and Dragonspine.
Oh?
And I'd also like to request some alchemical reagents from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
First, would be the flesh of the immortal monster from Marjavari.
Interesting. What else?
The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Rheindotter.
The raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away, or millennia, but that day will come. I've spent years investigating in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt, at less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So, the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Clea and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulanka. It was created by mages from the Hexen Circle, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children, the other Oh, I see.
It was during that journey that I learned with certainty that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul of M, the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he would be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Simulanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants from Marjavari and the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. A powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces of life and energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Do you see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help.
Restreambot says you too.
You seek are
Aria Kit 3 Europe
extremely valuable.
No,
The
America.
misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexen Circle's trial.
I understand. I figured something like this might happen.
Restreambot
That's
says you
why I
too.
asked Packler
Aria
to come
Kit 3
along.
Aman.
Oh, you need convincing? I thought you'd just want to keep an eye on me. Who knows, sort of outlandish things I might attempt without someone to keep me in check. Fine, I'm not gonna argue with you.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Aunt Ellis has always loved a spectacle. Any chance to witness friends coming together to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
The Hexen Circle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Aw, poor Paimon.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Let me make a roller coaster. Will you go through this trial with me? Of course, let's do this. Are you ready, Pack Lord? Just about.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
It certainly is in keeping with the Hexen Circle modalities. we've been shrunken down to chest-sized pieces.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
What is it? Nothing, it's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now I'm this size.
Restreambot says YouTube. Arya Kit 3 the monsters are gonna be Pyro and Hydro I think.
She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. Don't worry, you'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Aunt Alice, I didn't realize you'd personally be conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
They're even smaller than the pawns. Okay.
Witness the power. Strike at them. I must leave no stone unturned. As a dutiful maid would.
Feel this ancient power.
I'm flying! You can't take
Coming to be.
Restreambot says YouTube. RP
Feel
Rezo
this ancient
Heinyo.
power.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Restreambot says YouTube. RP Rezo Hydro.
I don't know if I can really hit them here. I think we need to defeat the elemental shield, I think is what it is.
Coming to be.
Let me read you a verse. Rain out. Strike a pop. Here goes. Clear the.
Feel this ancient power.
King and Queen should present a united front. Let's have a ball.
Oh, my soul. Witness
A great undertaking.
steady as stone, as a good knight should.
Yeah, the Noel team is actually pretty good.
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
Oh.
Well done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3 now the hard part.
Oh. We shall see. You okay?
The trial awaits. Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run. So, in the spirit of random,
Now we got enough energy.
surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness for me, Barbara. Justice.
Calls for some pomp and ceremony.
Oh, Albedo.
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking.
Is he healing?
Annihilation is nigh!
Someone need... I am a disgrace
Whoa.
to the lights.
So he can just one-shot your characters? Jeez.
Power.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3 is on a die.
Moment of birth.
No, my sword!
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3 donation.
Shower me with praise! Here goes! Drilling!
I must
Witness my great undertaking.
Okay,
Our
we got him.
performance has yet to conclude.
I dance for you, my dear.
Feel the same shit
Okay, so do we just dodge him while attacking the queen? I think so.
Witness the power!
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3 now kill the queen.
Wow. They one-shot her even with the shield on. That's crazy.
The stage is yours, my queen.
I shall take the spotlight once more.
No.
Restreambot says
The problem is Noelle is also the healer.
Feel the same power. The final act is upon us.
Okay, I guess we still got him.
Yes, very well done.
Crazy. So just one-shot Noelle even with her shield on.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you.
I have teams that could have done that a lot better,
Should you feel
though.
the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game? Be my guest. Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual. Barbie was satisfied with your victory, and so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit
Felt
3
pretty
Barbie.
good to beat the trial. I guess her name is Barbie, yeah. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free, and we'll head to Dragonspine.
To deal with the dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed. The sooner we deal with Durin, the better. Let me see. We may want to use the international team. This one's also very strong, actually. I really like this team.
Nice to have you back safe and sound.
Okay, so I think we just leave here now. Oh, what the heck? Okay, is it AMD updating or something? I don't know, it's not doing anything. That's odd.
Yep, this place is its freak.
Paimon. Let's see. Where is... Oh, I know I have the one thing for it. There it is. Yeah. Want to climb into my head?
You sure? Is it warm in there?
Oh. We've arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I'll have to get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. You too. Stay on guard.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From an alchemical perspective, we're both artificial creations, but biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever, so to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
It's not so much a matter of preference, rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human, albeit a unique category thereof. But then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, in that I am the only one of my kind. But soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you what his intent to replace the Durin of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with both the past and the future, and stands profoundly impact many lives. That, primarily, is what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants to be is secondary consideration, though still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motives are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life, the world cannot generate androgynously is to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids life in attaining greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It is not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just a science experiment to me. Anything that affects Mondstadt, I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Well enough, thank you. Finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Durin's body should finally die for good.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durin's influence on this citizenry and creating a new Durin, through alchemy, are one and the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all these issues in one go. Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Pleasure! We sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt's a lively place during the Windbloom Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourself.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom Star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom Festival?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. Okay. Oh, wait till 2 days later. I see those cubes of water. It's crazy.
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
The battle between wind and rain appears to have reached its end.
No, it never rains. I like the rain in the game.
Restreambot says you too. Arya Kid 3, I hate that you have to wait a long time just to do 2 days.
Yeah. It should be faster, honestly.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
Loaded.
Restreambot says you too. Aria Kit 3 I forgot we even had a charter expedition XD.
Yep. There's a lot of stuff I have to catch up on in here. As you all know, during this year's Windbloom Festival, the people of Mondstadt have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters that have tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of Windbloom Star to someone who made an outstanding contribution to the defense operation. This is someone who may not look like a strong warrior, but whose keen insights played a vital role in gaining control over the conflict. His words and songs always have a way of uplifting people's spirits, and they were a great support to us all. Let's give a round of applause to this year's Windbloom Star, Venti the Bard.
Amazing! Huh? No way! You're really gonna pick me?
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3 I have like 0 Mora and now I just realized there was a charter expedition.
Oh man, why not? You're the perfect person for the job.
Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern?
I'm sure they'll be more than happy to support this year's Windbloom Star. If you'd like, you can take a drink while you give your acceptance speech to the crowd.
In that case, instead of a speech, how about a song? Everyone! The best bard in the land is about to begin his performance, so don't go away! Gather round and lend me your ears!
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3 Venti Bro.
Yeah. He literally looks like a 16-year-old boy and they're gonna give him alcohol. I hereby exercise the prayer of formation. Oh, that's a cool. Something earth, flowing water. Raining fire, fortifying wind. Traverse the 8th, worldly 20s, and 20th passage.
Gonna be so cutie.
Emergent soul, enter the mortal realm. Elevate festering flesh into the sacred blood. O sages, witness my grand endeavor. How was it? Not bad, right? So that is Durin.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kit 3 Durin.
Albedo, how did everything go?
Very smoothly, I'd say. We achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time. Incredible work, Albedo. I graciously accept the compliment. It really is rather remarkable what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
But good. I did what I set out to do and achieved a personal goal. I think even she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen it.
She?
My master and mother, Gold Rhine-daughter. A long time ago, she sent me to Mondstadt with instructions to complete a task of monumental importance, to find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant, and in time, I was able to corroborate it. Sure enough, finding the truth of the world basically stood for getting a life. That might be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out for myself, and the world around me, get to know me, and get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit that space. So, for an artificial human, finding a life is, in some sense, equivalent to finding the truth of the world.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves.
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's what that's the message she wanted to get across to me. Still, I found this whole series of events has given me new inspiration. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choice a human has to make in life, as well as the kinds of family bonds they will form. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare, but for me, it's just part of my family life. I fear that the carefree existence my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. There are lots of kinds of families in the world. Some base their life around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds, and now I'm the gardener too. As long as you feel like you've gained something from your experience. Master never showed her face, but if the Hexen Circle knows what I've done, that means she knows well and gave her approval. Since devouring Nibaris, it would seem she has finally found a modicum of peace. And if so, I am truly happy for her. She didn't always have a penchant for madness, you know.
Devouring Nibarius? What's Nibarius?
It's the name of the ruler of life.
What?
Aunt Alice told me about it not long ago, but it came as no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later. As for ruler of life, all I truly know is this. Nibarius is not gone. Instead, because Master's actions, she and Nibarius are now one. In any case, thank you so much for your help during this ordeal, and for choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course. That's what friends are for.
Paimon took the words out of my mouth. Hearing you say that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiment when I report to Master Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you. I'll get going.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
I don't know. It might be albedo bearing more bodies.
Wanna take a guess?
Venti! You're back!
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I? What do you think of the Cecilia? The true feelings of the prodigal son. A sentiment as sweet and warm as a gentle spring breeze. Perfect for the season. Traveler, give me your hand.
Gay!
The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. The Hexen Circle wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind, a secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you. So no need to open it right away.
Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one! The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
According to the sender, you are probably the only person who could make use of something like this. So I suppose it belongs with you. Well, all I did was deliver it. Although I did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be out of the question.
Yes, it would.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Really? Oh, I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back on your word.
Of course, Dad! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Music to my ears. Oh, I'm so happy I could fly. Oh, it's like this festival was made for me or something. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he saw wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. This wistfulness waned and faded into night as he stepped from the darkness and into the light.
It's an interesting Windbloom festival. So that's all of that one? Oh, we might have enough poles to do another temple, actually. Yeah. What will it give us? Oh, a 5-star. Did we get her? Oh, we did.
My name is Emily.
We got
Is your
Emily.
inquiry perfume related by any chance?
Oh, yeah.
Hi there, I'm Yansan from the Collective of Plenty.
Will they give us
and
Yansan? We got her. Emily. Heck yeah. I've wanted to get Emily for a while now.
Restreambot says YouTube. Aria Kid 3 OMGWGG.
I know. I got really lucky with that one. I literally just did like, well, I think I had some pity from before, but yeah, that was literally like 2 10 pulls. That was all that I did on this banner. I want to say I had quite a bit of pity though beforehand. But yeah, I got the 50-50. Oh, nice. I got her.
My role as champion duelist.
Now I've got yet another character to build. As if I didn't have enough already. And if I get her up to 20, I'll be able to get that one material. Yeah. Alright, so how many of these? Okay, I've got 6 of them.
For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, I've got yet another character to max now. It never ends. Never ever ends. Always way too many characters to max and not enough time. What is this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is voiced.
Definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke.
Oh, this one is voiced by Dionamon.
Could that be where the monsters are coming from?
This one's voiced by Dionamon.
Looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere. Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing, just like old times. then, we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
Whatever you say, Dionamon.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back. No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Traveler?
Sergeant? What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith while Paimon's asleep?
Me? Absolutely not. Sergeant, huh? I could get used to that.
I'm Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before, and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents. Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant. But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady Yuheng.
Wait, Kuching's here too? Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
No such luck, Dionamon.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and his second-in-command are here to see you.
Oh, Kaching.
Good work, Feng Jin.
I have Kaching. I also have a team for Kaching, too.
It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever.
Sergeant Packlord, reporting for duty. Well, second this time, but we'll do our best to help.
Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation. For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks. Worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly.
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint?
That's right, Dionamon.
And shouldn't you guys be calling from our backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be, and all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue. Military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. A passive defense is always a losing strategy.
Always, huh?
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
A few hours? I'm sorry, I would have taken my time if I knew the Lady Yuheng wanted to catch up with the Packlord, with the Traveler in private.
Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that you have a rough idea of what's going on. In short, this anomaly is a vestige of a past ley line disturbance. By examining on-site samples, cross-checking them against our war records, I was able to confirm that the ley lines are currently reenacting major historical battles inside the domain. This likely explains the monsters that managed to slip out, too. Another ley line disturbance, huh? Sounds familiar? Thought it might. My sources tell me that Mondstadt has experienced a similar phenomenon in the recent past. Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control, thanks to a relentless effort by a certain honorary knight and Dark Knight hero to keep the monsters at bay. This eventually depleted all the information stored in the ley line, after which it returned to normal. Basically, they waged a war of attrition and won.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking.
Just like a cocktail, Dionamon. Tell me more about the honorary knight. Sounds like a cool person. I see what you're doing, Packlord. Making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hire you that if they want you to take things seriously, they need to make you a serious offer. But don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front.
You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
And the bad news, Yelan? Give it to us straight.
Sure. As you've already noticed, this leyline disturbance differs from previous cases in that defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not suffice. So, unless we target the deepest recesses of this domain and defeat all the monsters lurking within, this battle could drag on forever. To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play in the domain. While we were inside, my team and I started to notice that something was working against us, forbidding us from reaching its core. Things went smoothly at first. We were collecting and analyzing items without too much trouble, but once we pushed deeper, the team was overcome with a sudden sense of weakness. They could no longer fight at full strength. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger. Some of them even showed traits we've never observed before. It got pretty dicey at points. My verdict is, we need to find someone highly resistant to leyline interference, who can look into the domain's rules undisturbed. If they let a squad inside, they could figure out how to navigate the environment, then strike at the heart of the domain and quell the leyline disturbance once and for all. I see what you're doing. I'm the only viable candidate.
So to summarize, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course. Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source. Understood. I'll prepare for both courses of action. I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kayang to discuss manpower. We need to get our troops on rotation as soon as possible.
Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give them what for?
Yeah, Dianamon.
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself, for reasons both professional and personal. So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralize the threat. Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support and the entire garrison at your disposal. And once the leyline disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Kuching and Yelan.
And the Booze Hounds.
Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Kuching and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me. I like what I see. All right.
You see what you
Here's
like.
how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain. This time with the Traveler joining them.
Not so fast. I need some time to think this through. The situation at the site is in constant fluctuation, so we can't just go rushing in. We have to time it just right. Packlord, take this time to rest up and assemble your A-team. Be ready for anything. This will be a fiercer battle than most. I mean, this is pretty much an A-team right here, so yeah. Now's the perfect time. If we seize this chance, we should be able to go deeper into the domain's core. Well, I should probably make some food here and get some more, what do you call it? Some hot chocolate. Sounds good. So I will be right back.
nightmares. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Interesting.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Fly faster, Paimon.
Because we are Matra.
Start the generator.
Put the barrier in the sky. Make the Empire's ships fall. Watch them die. Thus they will meet their fate. Help for them will be too late.
You shall not pass!
Abide in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing.
You have no power here.
Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
Oh, troll versus spider. Go, spider. Ooh, it's a young ice troll too. Was not your lucky day there, boy. Spider. Good spider. Good spider. Look at him. He's so cute. Such a cute guy. Look at those eyes. Such a cutie.
Round 3. Item. Hagoita. Does this mean that the item we have to find in the 3rd round is a Hagoita?
The Shrine Maiden
I
appears to be
mean,
urging us to
either
finish the 3rd
Hagoita
round
or
of the
a
Test of
dead
Courage.
body. I have no idea where someone's body would be. Why there would be a body. Definitely wouldn't be because of something that I did.
Wait, Eula, did you just pay for my portion too? I was supposed to pay for mine separately. I'm not an official member of the reconnaissance company.
If you want to get official about it, then fine. It's officially my treat. There, now stop worrying.
Thanks to Eula and Amber, we made a whole day's worth of Mora in one fell swoop!
Yes, Amber's officially Eula's treat. Simple, but quite brilliant in construction. They rivaled even crystals for ethereal capacity. A pity we never got to use them. How muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large, and we extracted ourselves from a waist-high mire of work, only to end up chin-deep in another. I was one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation, but now I am truly alive. Who could have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrilling dancing on the knife's edge of failure.
Which combines these crossbones with circular AoEs under every player. Just
No, I couldn't see that.
out of the AoEs and watch for the floating X's.
Basically, this guide is like explaining to you, you have eyeballs. This is how you use your eyeballs and your brain together. This might be a shock to you, but you've had these eyeballs for your entire life, and you've had a few brain cells your entire life. Now here is how you use these eyeballs and brain cells together. It's like, oh my goodness. Why are you even saying any of this? My goodness. Who needs this guide? Honestly, like, this is... Oh my goodness.
Anya will cast Order
Oh,
to
I'm gonna
Bombard,
cry.
which covers
Oh,
a
this
large
is
portion
painful.
Of the floor with AoE markers, while line AoEs follow the players.
Oh,
and
this
Julia
is
does
pain.
My arrival as well. An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
Now that sounds like Emma. That sounds 100% like Emma. I hope clip.
Yes.
Good. Then we are officially introduced. See? Simple as that. I like respectful ones, by the way. Would you like to join my research group?
Oh.
Madame Faruzan, I'm quite sure this counts as poaching. Let's dial things down.
Maybe Lila
I
likes
know,
it.
but it's been tough getting people these days.
Probably
Perhaps
lonely.
it's because I've always wanted to be like Kamai and play a Kitsuyugen with humans. Or perhaps it was because I knew I didn't have much time left, and I didn't want to be alone.
Yeah, it's called loneliness.
Anyway, thank you for taking the time to play with me. When we played a Kitsuyugen,
That sounds so wrong.
Paimon said the loser would have to grant the winner a wish.
If you ever need ether tanks, and they're at your disposal, there's just one problem. You'd need the form's approval to set foot on the Isle of Harm. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that's a lot. We can't wipe their ashes unless it's in accordance with their procedural motions. You may be rest assured that my backside is immaculate. Don't arrest me. Clipping that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Like a 1 in 20,000 chance. How does this happen? How does this right here happen? That's insane. Getting him twice in one pull? That's like impossible.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up being here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out?
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die! Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What was that? Huh?
I got it! I just had a thought.
Anfei
Give me a
has
second, I
brilliant
just need to double
idea.
check. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time, but I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim,
give it
but I
any
have
thought,
read it
huh?
before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and
impossible.
humanity.
I do
I
not
have both
accept
Adepti
this.
and human lineage. Maybe my power can work.
Unacceptable. Am I right? Human and Adepti working together.
It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. But still, we must be on the right track.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
Stars align, bestow your light, evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge, by dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
They're probably just there for a chat.
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha do I request your approval.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Zhongli.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it.
We have found Emma.
Allow me to speak frankly.
This is her true
You will
form.
not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their churning homes, converging at the base of
Never
this
expected
castle.
to see Emma here.
Head to the bottom of the high wall. Forge on through the great gate and raise this banner to proceed.
Oh, she gives me the banner. Okay.
In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it. It's good that one more
Alrighty, we back. And may I present to you the legend of the hot chocolate. Really good hot chocolate too. Of course, that's assuming we can figure out the rules along the way, as well as how to deal with our foes.
Keep your eyes peeled and your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times.
Keep your
And look
blades
out for one
peeled.
another.
Keep your blades peeled and your eyes ready.
Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, it never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourselves too hard, all right? With that said, I await your triumphant return.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you!
Tell him, Dianamon. Tell those booze hounds. Oh, so we can do co-op in this. Oh, they're level 90s. Jeez. Okay. Pyro and Hydro has an advantage, eh? Or, oh, Hydro has a disadvantage. So we can do a match. Huh. I feel like just starting this one. We can see. And so I can also select from their level 90 characters? Or, oh, no, wait. Oh, no, these are mine. Oh, okay, I see. Did I pull her? I didn't think that I had pulled her. Yeah, I didn't think that I had pulled her. Oh. So they're buffed, basically. That should do it. Okay. So we can select a party per each one. No, wait, this one Ice has an advantage, right? Yeah, okay. You and... then Ice. I think the Ganyu team. I think she has a pretty long duration on her stuff. It's Diona. Who else? Wait, oh yeah, we can use her for getting ice. That's right. Oh. Yeah, I think we'll use Diana. Where is she? Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay.
Stop right there! Fire it up! Final warning! Supporting fire! To ashes! Into the shadows. Time to testify. Drop your weapons!
Oh, there we go.
Check this out! Here's backup! Eyes on me! Loaded.
Okay.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword! Strike a pop! Burn it down! Light up the blazing sun! Know my sword! Ring cutter! Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Japan! Try and stop me!
Oh wait, we didn't want to use Shinsho, did we? No. We... Okay. Abandon this one. Okay. Wait. No. Okay, so return? Okay. I don't think we want Shinsho for that one. Let me see. Can't you look at my typical ones? Shoot. I can't look at my typical party setups for some reason. Wait, it was... No, I think it was him, right? I think he was the healer. Yeah. I want to say it was Bennett. Yeah. And it also gives us the pyro resonance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was right.
Strike a pop!
Yeah. This one should work here.
No touching!
Transfiguration!
Shake and stir! Diana special! Catch!
Born of ice and frost, this is long overdue.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
My will embodied! Cryoing
Can't handle your drink! Huh? Think you could bully me?
Access denied. Blaze over. We're way behind schedule.
Oh, okay. $180, huh? That shouldn't be bad. Doesn't seem like it, at least. So we'll see what we can get from this.
This domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey. Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depths. Ah, hopefully not. Surely not right. Please tell Paimon you're exaggerating.
Ah, you're back.
And by the look on your face, I'm guessing this is a triumphant return after all.
Sure is. But it was really, really scary in there.
Incredible. You did very well to brave all of that and still emerge victorious. Good work.
After you entered the domain, there was a sharp drop in stray monsters out here. And although you didn't eliminate the root of the problem, it's plain to see you've weakened the ley line disturbance considerably.
Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank-and-file soldiers can comfortably fend them off.
Why do you sound weirdly excited about this? Don't go getting too bloodthirsty.
Oh, one other thing. We received a response from Yujing Terrace. Both the Tianxuan and the Kaiyang have agreed to establish a long-term partnership with the Traveler. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we may even be able to turn this ley line disturbance to our advantage. Moving forward, you'll have the full support of this garrison. While the disturbance remains active, the Millelith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish.
We've turned the tables on this situation. That started a potential crisis is now a major asset to the Millelith recruits.
Ah, that's a big weight off our shoulders. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. Ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab them and shake all the secrets out.
Yeah.
Or, who knows? Maybe one day we'll run into some smart
Shake
cookie
the booze
who hands
hounds
us a
out.
big, thick book called Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Ley Lines.
What is there? Okay, so we still have the story quests here, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've done all of these, yeah. And I've completed all of those, so yeah, it's just those two. I think we should start with this one and end with that one. Who would have guessed Fontaine when she has a picture of a cake in her profile? Who would have never guessed?
Is that Navia over there? Oh, it's been a while. Let's go say hi. Hey, Navia, what you up to?
She's playing with fire. I mean rocks.
Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly!
Yeah.
Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Boer name!
Yeah.
It was an accident.
There's no such thing as
Sorry,
accidents
did you
here.
hear me asking for excuses?
Yeah.
No, I'll do better, I promise.
Your better is her horrible.
Aggressive. She won't even listen to what the poor girl has to say. Oh, hey, cut her some slack. You gotta at least hear her out.
No, she doesn't.
Wait! Huh? Who do you think you are telling me? Wait a sec. Navia? Huh. So, you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're still wasting your time!
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
Nope, she usually treats them
staff
worse.
Is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the Spina di Rosula.
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill, that most definitely is our business. We're going to stand up for him, whether you like it or not.
Overworked? I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Fermont can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire instead.
But Fermont can do the job, he just...
Monica, back inside, now!
Huh? But you said I shouldn't come back until...
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you! Come on, we have work to do!
Wow, what a horrible person!
Sorry.
It's
like
Miss
I've dragged you
Ramsey.
into some drama again. Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer. Ever since she took
Savannah
the job,
Ramsey.
she's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting a huge amount of pressure on her staff. One guy was so overworked, he collapsed from illness.
Yeah,
He's
that's
been bedridden
nothing.
for days.
He's
and
being
he can barely even talk
lazy.
properly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
It is your fault.
I don't deserve to be a chef.
Yeah, you don't. Savannah Ramsey agrees.
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf. We're not exactly making a ton of progress, as you saw. Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen.
Yeah, he's just being
Refusing to have
lazy.
any kind of meaningful dialogue with us.
Lazy.
Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their working conditions. But with Savannah watching them like a hawk, no one has been willing to open up. And that's why I'm here, doing it the old-fashioned way. Camping out, watching, and waiting for an opportunity.
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now. Sorry. Paimon should have thunked before she spoke. Did Paimon ruin everything?
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly, the way she was laying into Monica, someone had to step in. I'm sure I would have piped up if you hadn't. And besides,
I don't really think I'm built for espionage. Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Oh, I might as well head back to the Fleuve Cendre then. We'll need to come up with a whole new game plan.
Paimon will join you, cause this is kinda all Paimon's fault.
Guys, it's fine. You don't need to worry about it. That said, if you were planning to visit the Fleuve Cendre anyway, let me take you out for a meal. I'll make sure it's
she's
a
taking
proper
us out,
feast.
huh?
A really famous chef just joined the Spina di Rosula's tavern. Her name is...
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to apologize for the scene you witnessed just now. We shouldn't subject our customers to that. This is a small token from us. It's some candy from Monica. She asked me to make sure it was delivered into your hands.
Monica's the one apologizing? Huh. Clearly Savannah is the one who owes an apology.
Yeah, Savannah Ramsey needs to
Our
come out
head
and
chef
get
has
on
been
her
a little
hands and
highly
knees.
strung lately. Sorry for everything.
Alright. Since there's candy, Paimon will drop it. Not the candy.
Thank you for understanding. We'll make sure to
Yeah,
pass your
Paimon
feedback
would never
on to Miss
drop
Savannah.
candy.
A little highly strung, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become head chef?
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't always been like this. But that's a story for another time. Let's try this candy.
Hopefully it's not poisoned.
Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrapper. Find
Help.
Escoffier.
Escoffier? Could this mean...
Huh? You know that name, Navia?
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find Escoffier anyway.
Ready.
I heard someone mention her name. I'm pretty sure. Sounded like someone in this direction. Yeah. She mentioned it again.
Final warning!
So, who is this Escoffier anyway?
She...
Escoffier
for
has gotten
starters,
away.
she used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg, before Savannah. She recreated the legendary Gâteau de Bourg and restored the restaurant back to its former glory. Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Bourg's history. After the culinary genius Modeste himself.
Gâteau de Bourg? That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right? Wow. Why the heck would she let Savannah take her place?
Well, apparently, the Hotel de Bourg was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu. But none of the chefs had any idea how it
The
could have gotten into
spicy
the
good
food.
stuff, huh? Yeah, I have no idea how that got there either.
Escoffier decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility. And she was sent to the fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede?
Well, you're right. The quantity of the substance they found was fairly minimal. Even the guards believed the whole thing was probably just an accident. Escoffier didn't have to stay in the fortress for long, but still, by the time she returned, the role of head chef had already passed to Savannah.
That seems like a mistake.
So that's what happened. Paimon still thinks it's really unfair.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica wants Escoffier to come back and kick Savannah out.
Yeah.
It's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out, then the solution is just get the old one back.
Well...
Yeah.
About that...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
Escoffier Ramsey. They're sisters.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice.
Yes, Chef.
Excuse us,
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you have to join the line.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up while we wait.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it always this busy here?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef. Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer doesn't need her anymore. It doesn't look like she's got any plans to go back.
I guess I'll be heading off then.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste. Oh, and tell Fiamma to get well soon, so you're not running yourself ragged every single shift.
Fiamma. That's the second time we've heard that name. Who is that again?
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son. And with Mom stuck at home taking care of Dad, he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Hey, I heard that, Navia! I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon. Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the introduction then. We're here to talk about Savannah.
We should get her and Zhongling together.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are right next to the tavern. And I've lost count of the number of times Navi has come to pester me about it. But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with that business. Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah to take the job in the first place.
What?
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little timid even. She wasn't at all confident that she was the right fit for the role.
That's hard to believe.
I guess it happens,
talking
but...
about the same Savannah here?
Yeah.
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, it'll be tricky for me to tell her she's doing her job wrong without coming across like a huge hypocrite. Fiamar and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier. Look at this note we got from Monica.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others, well, how can you know what they think unless you ask them?
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of our investigation. All we're trying to do is get the other chefs to open up to us.
Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica!
Escoffier?
I can't believe her! Powdered sugar is supposed to be applied sparingly. Look at all that on the wrapper. It's thicker than the sole of my shoe. Unbelievable! I won't stand for this. She has to learn. Come on, we're going.
Wait, so now she's,
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm gonna go make some popcorn here. I will be back.
Nurse, if you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Interesting.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Fly faster, Paimon.
Because we are Matra.
Start the generator.
Put the barrier in the sky. Make the Empire's ships fall and watch them die. Thus they will meet their fate. Help for them will be too late.
You shall not pass!
Abide in misery then, fools.
The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing.
You have no power here.
Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
Oh, troll versus spider. Go, spider. Ooh, it's a young ice troll too. Was not your lucky day there, boy. Spider. Good spider. Good spider. Look at him. He's so cute. Such a cute guy. Look at those eyes. Such a cutie.
Round 3, item, Hagoita. Does this mean that the item we have to find in the 3rd round is a Hagoita?
The Shrine Maiden appears to be urging us to
either
finish the 3rd
Hagoita
round
or
of the
a
Test of
dead
Courage.
body.
Where did she go?
I have no idea where someone's body would be. Why there would be a body. Definitely wouldn't be because of something that I did.
Wait, Eula, did you just pay for my portion too? I was supposed to pay for mine separately. I'm not an official member of the reconnaissance company.
If you want to get official about it, then fine. It's officially my treat. There, now stop worrying.
Thanks to Eula and Amber, we made a whole day's worth of Mora in one fell swoop!
Yes, Amber is officially Eula's treat. Simple, but quite brilliant in construction. They rivaled even crystals for ethereal capacity. A pity we never got to use them. How muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large, and we extracted ourselves from a waist-high mire of work, only to end up chin-deep in another. I was one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation, but now I am truly alive. Who could have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrilling dancing on the knife's edge of failure.
Which combines these crossbones with circular AoEs under every player. Just
No, I couldn't see that.
out of the AoEs and watch for the floating X's.
Basically, this guide is like explaining to you, you have eyeballs. This is how you use your eyeballs and your brain together. This might be a shock to you, but you've had these eyeballs for your entire life, and you've had a few brain cells your entire life. Now here is how you use these eyeballs and brain cells together. It's like, oh my goodness. Why are you even saying any of this? My goodness. Who needs this guide? Honestly, like, this is... Oh my goodness.
Anya will cast
I'm gonna cry. Oh, this is painful.
With AoE markers, while line AoEs follow the players.
Oh, this
Julia
is
does
pain.
My arrival as well. An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
Now that sounds like Emma. That sounds 100% like Emma. I hope clip.
Yes.
Good, then we are officially introduced. See? Simple as that. I like respectful ones, by the way. Would you like to join my research group?
Oh.
Madame Faruzan, I'm quite sure this counts as poaching. Let's dial things down.
Maybe Layla
I
likes
know,
it.
but it's been tough getting people these days.
Perhaps
lonely.
it's because I've always wanted to be like Kamai and play a Kitsuyugen with humans. Or perhaps it was because I knew I didn't have much time left, and I didn't want to be alone.
Yeah, it's called loneliness.
Anyway, thank you for taking the time to play with me. When we played a Kitsuyugen,
That sounds so wrong.
Paimon said the loser would have to grant the winner a wish.
If you ever need ether tanks and they're at your disposal, there's just one problem. You'd need the form's approval to set foot on the Isle of Harm. Were it up to me, be on the next ship out, but that's a lot. But that's a lot. We can't wipe their ashes unless it's in accordance with their procedural motions. You may be rest assured that my backside is immaculate. Don't trust me. Clipping that. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Like a 1 in 20,000 chance. How does this happen? How does this right here happen? That's insane. Getting him twice in one pull? That's like impossible.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out?
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die! Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What was that? Huh?
I got it! I just had a thought.
Anfei
Give me a
has
second, I just need to
brilliant
double
idea.
check. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim,
give it
but I
any
have
thought,
read it
huh?
before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and
impossible.
humanity.
I do
I
not
have both
accept
Adepti
this.
and human lineage. Maybe my power can work.
Unacceptable. Am I right? Human and Adepti working together.
It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough, but still, we must be on the right track.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yenfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
Stars align, bestow your light, evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge, by dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
They're probably just there for a chat.
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years, only to seek the nameless Yaksha. Do I request your approval?
Your strength won't last!
Zhongli.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been...
Alright, we are back.
Loaded.
It is a long way.
Into the shadows.
Still higher?
We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability.
You can't?
Wait, she looks like... Is that a Scoffy?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have noticed.
But, please, you have to forgive me or Chef is gonna... Okay, I know. I'll kneel before you.
What the heck?
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Escoffier?
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake. But if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish over.
That's some backwards logic. How can you fix your mistake without being allowed to cook? If this is what Fermat had to put up with, then no wonder he had a breakdown.
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing. Gave me a bit of a fright, to be honest.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta say, you're all looking a little worse for wear these days.
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days, whenever we make a mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again. And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own, what happened back then, that wasn't on you, and all of us know that. That banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way. With so many moving parts, there's no way of knowing how that lumiline ended up in the food we served.
Lumiline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute, produced from an extract of the lumitoile. Apparently it sharpens the senses, so they used it to treat people with impaired responses to stimuli.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer since it stimulates the taste buds. Makes things pretty addictive.
They also found that overuse can have mood-altering effects, and even lead to nerve damage. So it quickly ended up on the guards' list of controlled substances.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, however, some food products containing the additive had already made it to the market by the time the guards banned it from the restaurant industry.
Everyone knows that in all likelihood, someone probably just purchased a batch of contaminated ingredients by mistake. But you took all the blame. We all know why. You just didn't want to see this turn into a place where tensions are constantly running high, because everyone's suspicious of each other all the time. And now look at you, a fry chef in the Fleuve Cendre.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Oh, the Fleuve Sandra, you say? Great. That's where I'm dining from now on.
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job. And there's no changing the past. We just have to let bygones be bygones. Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef, regardless of whose mistake it was. Ultimately, the responsibility lay with me.
If only Savannah was half the boss you were.
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef?
No, chef.
So, you do remember who's boss? Escoffier? I thought you'd left this place for good. What are you doing back here?
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're not the boss here anymore, so stop acting like you own the place.
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills, or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand markup, thinking no one can tell the difference?
That's none of your business!
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Huh? Fan Asian?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves a tête-à-tête between chefs at the Hôtel de Bord, I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
The traditional
Trial by
way?
combat.
That can only mean one thing.
A fight to the death.
That's right. I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself.
A fight to the death.
The cooking contest!
Oh, man.
According to legend, the founders of Hotel de Boer, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes. Everything from petty arguments over next week's menu to disagreements over the strategic direction of the restaurant. The cooking contest would decide who had the final say.
It sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Yeah.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills, reaching new heights of excellence in the culinary arts. And indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hôtel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
Reintroduction? Someone brought it back? Who?
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you of all people won't back down from this challenge. It was you who put the rule in place, after all.
Sure, I reinstated it, but I'm not a chef at Hotel de Boer anymore. Isn't this bending the rules a little?
I see no issue as long as both sides agree to the terms. We could simply treat it as an exhibition of sorts. Savannah, any objections?
Exhibition. Huh. No. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line. If I lose, it's up to you what happens to me.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Boer to me.
What? The Codex de Boer?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Boer. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world. And only the present and former head chefs of the Hotel de Boer have the right to read it.
Present and former? Wait, but that already includes Savannah, though.
What do you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I mean. I want your copy! The original version! The one you took with you when you left us!
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copy, right? They contain the exact same recipes.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared of me getting my hands on the original codex?
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue, as long as both sides agree to the terms. Those were your words, weren't they? And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Bourg, per the recipe in the codex. Well, Escoffier, you against me. Are you in or out?
You sound surprisingly confident. Alright then, let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Believe me, I'll show you.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendres so I can get prepping.
So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really sensible to just go along with it?
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express ourselves in our cooking. So if she won't talk, this might be the best way to find out what's really going on with her.
Huh? Holding back? Sure didn't sound that way to Paimon.
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's patently false, at least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
Okay, that's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modeste's adventures. Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide, partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their creations had an enormous influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more vibrant and diverse scene. For instance, legend has it that the original Gâteau de Bourg was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures. So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had ever tasted. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hôtel de Bourg, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius. And over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Bourg.
Ah, Paimon's heard this kind of story before. Armed with the Codex, the Hôtel de Bourg took its rightful place as the finest restaurant in the land, serving those recipes for centuries to come. Something like that?
What? No, of course not. Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant survive if they only served food that was popular last century? Anyway, never mind centuries. Savelli and Modeste parted ways not even 10 years after their rise to fame. Then, Modeste passed away while he was still in his prime. And that was it. The end of the Hôtel de Bourg's heyday. It fell into decline, and for most of its history, it was just a nondescript place with a couple of cheap tables. It's only in recent decades that it started recovering. Even then, it still took numerous relocations and changes of management before we finally ended up with Vanigem and the restaurant we have today.
Oh! So the Codex really isn't all that, then. Paimon figured it was like one of those mystical books they have in Liyue's martial arts novels, where the main character learns all their secret powers from.
Yes, well, that's fiction, and this is reality. You can't meet the tastes of modern diners by following some ancient recipes from a dusty old book.
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de Bourg they sell now is actually Escoffier's reimagination.
Wait, really? Why though? Didn't that recipe make it into the Codex?
It did, but like I said, it's the dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modest wrote about. So, reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the Codex. But ultimately, the Gâteau de Bourg today is my own recipe. As for why we gave it the same name and kept the tradition of only selling 16 slices a day, well, you've got Vanigem's business sense to thank for that.
Oh! Huh. Well, that kind of takes all the mystique out of it.
Hey now, it might not be the original Gâteau de Bourg, but it's still the most delicious cake in Fontaine today. And who knows, maybe Escoffier's version is more suited to your palate.
I mean, in a way, selling only 16 slices a day makes for some high demand and low supply, so those are probably 16 expensive pieces of cake.
Just think, if the original truly was the perfect cake you're imagining it to be, there's no way the recipe would have been lost to history, right? Not to mention that the Hotel de Bourg never would have fallen into a slump.
Anyway, before I left my role as head chef, I made a copy of all the recipes from the Codex, including my own improved versions, and turned them over to Savannah.
So why is she so interested in the original copy? Could it be a symbolic thing? Like, whoever holds the original Codex de Bourg is the true head chef?
Well, it was clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a parting gift. Meanwhile, Savannah only got a copy. Maybe from her point of view, it's like management doesn't truly see her as being worthy of the role.
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to gift me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and Vanigem. But still.
What? Huh. Guess she's had a major change of heart since she became head chef. Yeesh.
Who knows? We could speculate forever. Better to just let our Gâteau do the talking. It means vesting her in this bake-off, and then getting her to explain herself, even if I have to beat it out of her with a spatula. However much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she still has her chef's pride. And if she respects the art, she'll
beat it
respect
out
the
of her with a
outcome of our
rolling pin.
contest.
That would hurt.
Well, I'm confident that you and your spatula can get justice for Froment. All you need to do now is win the contest. But that should be a breeze for you.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Gâteau de Bourg is very complicated to make. Usually, it takes 3 chefs working in tandem to cover everything. Now, if I had to push it, I could probably do the work of 3 chefs myself. But I'd prefer to play it safe if I can find a couple of assistants in time.
Well, that's easy. The 3 of us are veterans in the kitchen. You just need to pick 2 of us.
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior. But be warned, I will hold you to exceptionally high standards. Think you're up to the task?
Oh, count me in too. I've spent weeks perfecting my macarons after your scathing review. Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it. I'll show you what I'm made of.
Confident. I like it. Alright, let's start with some elementary mise en place. Show me your knife skills.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over the kitchen. Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. I'll be using this cold press to extract flavor compounds from the ingredients. A kind of special food processor I got the Fontaine Research Institute to make for me. It uses cold temperature extraction to isolate the essence of cooking ingredients, which can then be used to flavor dishes more precisely. But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a demonstration instead.
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon's never used anything this weird before. Cool. Not weird.
A little amuse-bouche! The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature. And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients. I processed all the fruit you chopped up earlier.
Yeah, I don't know if a cold press is a real thing.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated. What next? Do we add all this stuff in?
Absolutely not! Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavors. We have to go slowly and carefully to calibrate the exact flavor we want. I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely. Slowly and carefully. Not a drop too much, and not a drop too little. And voila! Now it's your turn. Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse. But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? You got almost perfect results on your first try. Oh, well, they do say adventurers are multi-talented folks. Now I've seen it firsthand. Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel du Bois' current menu. I'll judge your submissions and give you a final score. That's right, the true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll be good practice for the contest itself. Now get to it. Chop chop! How's it going?
Oh. This is from Hotel de Boer.
How's it going? How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Shoot. How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Choose wisely. How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet?
Okay, so this is one of them. Cream of mushroom soup. I should really be looking at 3+ star ones, yeah. One of them? No. Okay, yeah, that's one of them. Okay.
How's it going?
Yeah, I should. Yeah.
Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
6 points.
What? Oh, well, fair enough. Paimon doesn't cook all that often, so as long as it's a pass.
That's 6 out of 100.
What?
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it. By that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Aww.
Me next, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6 points.
Aww.
Now to the final dish.
So, what do you think?
This is our last hope.
Our last
8
hope.
points.
Darn! That's barely higher than what we got.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points out of 10. Maybe even 9 points.
Huh? How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen. I can really
Yes, I have
taste
baked
the grace
many
of the
dishes for
snow-winged
Paimon.
goose in this dish. The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks. Not to mention the frustrations of having a picky eater for a partner.
No way did you taste that!
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be taking the Traveler as one of your assistants then?
But if 3 chefs. That still leaves 1 slot remaining. Maybe Paimon and Navia should keep practicing and see how it goes?
Chef Escoffier.
Oh, it's Hilaire. What brings you here?
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bois, right? I was just wondering if you needed any help.
Huh. And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so much for everything you're doing for me and my family. I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore. The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bois kitchen, so if anyone's qualified to work under Chef Escoffier, it's me. I think. I mean, I hope so.
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bois?
I have not, but I'm fully rested now. I know I can handle it. I'll prove it. Let me whip something up for you right now.
This is where he cuts himself, right?
Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Firma?
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Do it again! Again! Again!
He has PTSD from the kitchen.
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Yeah, it's PTSD from the kitchen.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand.
PTSD
I was feeling
my
so
kitchen.
much better, and then will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I
He's
think
been
the
the
real
boy in
issue
the
here is
kitchen.
not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica, when did you get here?
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. I didn't want to interrupt your flow. But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious your situation was, I would have stood up for you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for me.
That kitchen, it was a battleground. I'll never be the same again. That kitchen changed me for life.
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help. Savannah was so ruthless toward you. I probably should have brought you something stronger.
She sounds like the worst. All right, another Savannah horror story. Let's hear it.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with it.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it! In the trash now!
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out, or get out of my kitchen!
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Oh man,
I have nightmares every night of that kitchen. I'll never be the same again.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Fiamma? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
Back then, I hadn't experienced the horrors of the kitchen.
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further. Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
Dad.
I see. Well, it sounds like there are some deep issues at work here. Ones that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation. I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you can't find another assistant in time? Clearly, I'm in no state to help out.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know. Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
And so will I.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of why I'm here.
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to, but then... well, this is the first chance I got.
You do this for us? Thank you so much, Monica.
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
I know, but it's alright. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next for Ma. I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for this.
Well, Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go. Anyway, Monica's a professional chef, so nothing could possibly go wrong now.
Great! Then it's settled. And to congratulate you all on making the team, I propose a Spina-sponsored meal to celebrate.
Spina-sponsored? Wait, you mean I'm cooking?
Well, I promised the traveler a feast in the Fleuve Cendre. And I know how much you've been looking forward to it.
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
Alright, if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest food of your lives.
What is up with her tail thing? Interesting. She's about to stab the traveler, it looks like.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
She dished out plenty of praise and taught me an awful lot too. The time seemed to fly by.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
Why, Savannah? Why? Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through the original Codex de Boer. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah's so desperate to get her hands on it. But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modeste's adventuring phase. and most of it's not even legible anymore. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing. Yeah, maybe. Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point.
Yeah.
We were. At least I always thought we were. She was a little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. She made a few mistakes here and there, but she was quick to correct them whenever they were pointed out. And she was always striving to improve as a chef. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief. Well, I mean to an extent, of course. I pushed hard for her to get the role. And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is difficult to come to terms with. I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the Codex. Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Boer, Savelli. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Boer and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli. People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured. Everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life and still hailed as a genius, suddenly died from an acute illness. And that was it. They neither had a decisive split, nor got the chance to properly reconcile. Their story just came to an end. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy, even as the latter was hoping to make amends. Unlikely, it's a popular theory, but there's no real basis for it. At least there are no records of Savelli ever being convicted of a crime. Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is try to make sure the present doesn't quite go as badly. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then get the truth about everything that's been going
crush
on.
them by any
even if it means
means
cracking her open like a nut.
Yeah.
You're right about that. Just follow my lead and victory will be ours.
We'll give her some horror. Her some of the horror of the kitchen. Alright, well I think I should go to sleep here. There's a survey. Alright, yeah, let's see. Is there someone that we can raid? Well. Is this Dinosaurus? No. Our internet likes to be really stupid sometimes, like really bad. At least on this end, I don't know why. Oh, starting soon. Corpse is playing.
And if we discover that it's a door without a key, then I'll kick it open myself. Thank you, Catter. Yes, kick down the door.
Yes.
Bennett's
Should
party
always
open
kick down
up.
the-
Hi, Anne. Can we talk to Anne? Let's talk to Anne. How can I help you, Night Traveler? Both Catter and Seymour are helping out, but I don't seem to be of any
we
use
can
to
try
them.
to
Don't
raid
worry,
her.
you're doing good. You're emotional support. Of course I understand, though. It's obvious we can just kick it open. We've
Kick
reached
it
an
down.
understanding to some investigating instead. I suppose this is us trying to mentally prepare ourselves after a fashion, right? Man, my mental capacity is just gone, Anne. Let's just kick it open and, like, smack whoever this is around. Hi, Catter. What's on the floor?